What's up guys, Naethix here. Today I would like to talk about the next World of Warcraft expansion after Legion, since BlizzCon is just around the corner and I thought it might be the right time to let you guys know what I'd like to see in the next expansion. I will talk about the potential story of the next expansion, general stuff that I would like to see, and things that, in my mind, need to get changed or bring into the next expansion. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, to start things off, where are we heading in the next expansion? I think there are many hints that lead into different ways, so it's kind of hard to point at one direction and say, okay, we're going into this direction. The thing I would like to see in the next expansion though, would be a naval expansion with Kulturas and Jaina and all that stuff. It's kind of hard to go back from all the space stuff that's just happened. Like, we have spaceships now, we have a planet in front of Azeroth, so it's kind of hard to give a reason why we would go back to Azeroth, but there are some hints why we would do that. Just to be clear, we're going into spoiler territory now, so keep that in mind. On the PTR, there's actually a picture that came up of Silithus getting stabbed by Sargeras. There's a backstory to that, but it's definitely Sargeras stabbing the world that we live in. And there might be a reason why he stabbed Silithus, like, who's beneath Silithus? Exactly, it's Cthulhu. He actually heard the world soul, so it could be some stuff like, okay, Sargeras just freed Anzoth, Cthulhu, everything that's below the ground, and we have to go back to Azeroth and actually defend Azeroth. That would be a nice thing to do, like we have to go to Kulturas and get help. I don't know, it could happen, but I'm certainly not sure. A thing that could definitely happen also would be an intergalactical expansion. Sargeras actually stabbed Azeroth. He heard the world soul and Azeroth actually might die. So we have to get the fuck off into space and find a new place to live and all that stuff. So I wouldn't really like that, but if Blizzard can pull it off, you have my blessing, and if it works, it will work. With the general stuff out of the way, let's get into the in-game stuff. Things I would like to see get improved or removed in the next expansion. So in general, let's talk about the game itself. Right now, everyone is a hero. I think that's a problem. Not everyone can be special. If everyone is special, you guessed it, no one is. I've played for 12 years. As stupid as this might sound, I can kind of see, okay, I might be special, but my friend that played for a week, he shouldn't be able to just pick up the Ashbringer and be the High Lord of the Paladins and be the best badass on the fucking planet. I think that shouldn't be a thing, and yeah, Blizzard, please get that fixed. The next thing would be legendaries. Back in the day when they said, hey, we're going to have legendaries and you can get them from basically everywhere. Back in the day I said no. Today I say no, it's a bad system, it's not legendary, it's frustrating, and I know people that actually stopped playing this character because they got a bad legendary with their bad luck protection from the beginning. And I can kind of see that. It's a bad system and they definitely have to get that fixed. But I don't know. The thing I would like to see gone from the game forever and ever and ever would be Warforging and Titan Forging. I think it's a bad thing. Back in the day you had rare items, epic items, and you started raiding with rare items, with blues. And as soon as you killed some bosses you got some epic items, and that felt really good. I can't see it like getting the Deathbringer's Will that I always wanted to have, but wow shit, it didn't Titan Forge, it didn't Warforge, so it's shit. I think that's the worst feeling that you can get in the game, and that's why Warforging and Titan Forging should be gone from the game. The next part is make it that there are only 1 or 2 raid difficulties. I think 2 are okay, because it has to feel good to kill a foe. It has to feel good to kill Ragnaros. the Lich King. It just feels so stupid to kill a boss in Raid Finder, kill a boss in Normal, kill a boss in Heroic, kill a boss in Mythic. It goes on and on and on and on and on. And I really think that it doesn't feel rewarding as it was back in the day. So that's the thing I would love to see gone from the game. Okay, so let's get to my favorite part of the video, the PvP part. I would like to see PvP get changed in the next expansion drastically. I think a way how they could do that is incentivize small or big treats in form of transmogrification sets and all that stuff, because there's nothing better than seeing a player in your main city hub that has this shiny, wonderful armor and you're just asking yourself, wow, how the fuck can I get that? Even though you will never have it, you still feel the need to do content to try to get it. Another thing I would love to see in the game would be 1v1. I know many of you guys don't like it, that's why I think it would be a good reason to make that non-rated. Make it a skirmish. It's a problem for Blizzard developers because people could try to abuse the reset of the cooldowns and all that stuff, so it's kind of hard. So you might be only able to queue in cities and rest of places, but I think it would be a great addition to the game and it would be great for streaming too. Another thing I would like to see in upcoming tournaments in the next expansion would be 6v6 in small battlegrounds, because I think it's a good way to get away from the 3v3 bracket, which gets kinda stale after a while, and I think it's the right time to mix things up, to make stuff new. And I think if we would have some small battlegrounds for 12 players in total to engage casual players to PvP, because everyone did Battleground once in their lifetime. In addition to that, I would love to see new battlegrounds and graphical updates to the old ones like they did for the arenas, like Nagrand and Blade's Edge, because I think it's time to get away from the old models, and I mean 10 years, that's quite a lot of time. Okay, this brings me to the next topic, which is things I would love to keep in World of Warcraft. Things that definitely worked out in Legion and should be in the next expansion. Okay, let's start off with the prestige system. I think the prestige system is a nice system to have. It brings cosmetic rewards, it brings replayability for battlegrounds and stuff like that. The only thing I would change about that is make it account-wide, because I don't like to play on a character that I actually play quite good and he's only prestige level 1. I kind of feel like a noob then. So yeah, make it account-wide, keep it and bring it to the next expansion, please. Another thing is Mythic Plus. Legion brought the Mythic Plus system into the game and I think it was great. It's definitely a nice system. Of course it has some shitty things too, like the affixes. I think the rotational affixes don't really work in my opinion. I'd rather have some mob groups that have different types of affixes like in Diablo 3. But I think it's a nice system also with the weekly chest. It's always something that people look forward to, and yeah, it's a great system. Keep it. The next one is world quests. I definitely love world quests to increase my reputation, to get some relics for my artifact weapon, stuff that I need. If I need auto resources, I'm going to do some world quests to gain auto resources. It's a nice system, but I think it shouldn't be that relevant in the later content. So yeah, we need to do something about that, but in general, I definitely like the world quest system. The next thing is class fantasy. Class fantasy was a thing back in Classic, in Burning Crusade, in Wrath, and afterwards it kind of got removed in a sense, but it definitely came back with Legion, and it feels good to be a paladin again, it feels good to be a mage again. I definitely love that. Okay, this should round up my wishes for the next expansion. Keep in mind that my wishes may differ from yours, and I'm happy to read about yours in the comments section. By the way, it's been a while and this video was recorded without a script, so sorry if I went into a rant too much sometimes, but if I'd put all my thoughts of Legion into one video, this video would be definitely more than 3 hours long. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, also, some of you might ask if this video means that I'm back to YouTube. I don't know. I will definitely not upload regularly, even though I'm a YouTube partner, but with the adpocalypse and all that stuff going on, it's kind of scary to go back to YouTube. If you want to see more content though, be sure to follow my Twitter and also my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Naethix. And I hope to see you there, hang out, have some fun, and I hope to see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.